a book I finished recently called The New Jim Crow talked about. You read it? Did you read it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Michelle Alexander.
Yes, good. Shout that woman out.
Beast, in case you
Shout that woman
don't
out.
know.
Yeah.
C-13th on Netflix. You hadn't.
Yes.
And
yeah.
the moment I saw Michelle in there, I was like, okay, this documentary is about to be the truth up in his piece. But she talks about the AU Center. Do you remember? Like, she talks about Atlanta. And she talks about, actually, while I love my AU, Spelman, thy name we praise. She talks about how detrimental it was, honestly, in a way, for this elite black school to be placed in the middle of an impoverished community and not actually really change the community around it.
Right. It was very, yes. Yeah.
It hit me in my heart.
Yeah. That's how I knew she was an equal opportunity beast. You know, like she was just like, I'm going to cut you. I'm going to cut you. I don't care. Like, we all gonna get cut because we all have a piece of this. We all gotta own a piece of it. No, yes, I do remember that. It is one of those things where you gotta look and you say like, okay, if this institution, these institutions, you know, this high, like nowhere else in the country, possibly the world, do you see a higher concentration of black genius around Spelman, Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, ITC, Morehouse School of Medicine, Morris Brown when it was there. Like, you don't see that level of concentration of black brilliance in one place. And to have that there and then to not see it positively impact these communities directly around it in a way, it's a very telling thing. Also, and we could go here too, but like, I feel like that's also an indicator when you see a church that is set somewhere and then does not change the community around the church,
Same thing.
It's the same thing where you're just like, okay, what you're saying is great, but right outside of your doors, what's happening here?
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah. It's definitely.
The highly educated ignoring, and the highly religious ignoring the pain around them.